What up, what up, what up, people? What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham in the building. What's good? What's good? So,
Locario, son, why you so insecure, son? Why you so...
All right, exactly.
You got mad chains on, you wearing a hat, you got a bunch of...
The rings on too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm super insecure, you know? So.
You got a bunch of stuff on the wall behind you.
Exactly.
You got a microphone. Fuck, bro. Like, you're mad insecure, bro. Like, the fuck?
I got all this stuff to compensate, you know what I'm saying?
What you got a plant and shit? What the fuck is that?
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. Joe Blast is in the building. Shout out to Ronnie Granades, monogamous player. Also got up in here. Unique 79 is in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to Keith Joek, Madry, NJ Kell, Certified Tyrone is in the building. Goldie's in the building. True Colors in the building. Danny Elroy Jetson, what's going on? Dr. Frizzle is in the building. So listen, guys, today's topic, man. Are men more sexually attractive to women when they age and they're successful? Right? We're gonna talk about that. But Miles, what's going on with you?
Look, iceberg. Look what iceberg said.
You say you're breathing insecure as fuck. Exactly. That's what happens.
Me, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. Look, I don't want to, you know, I might as well announce it. So if it forces, I'll force myself to do it. But I have a membership subscription program coming out.
Nice.
And it's
nice. Let's go.
It's tentatively titled, the masculine identity membership. You understand? So it's going to be all about identity building, identity recognition, and just, overall understanding who you are as a man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it's going to be, man. So, but stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. For y'all dudes that like really fuck with me like that, then, stay tuned. All right.
That's what's up. So guys, we're going to do this trailer real quick. When we come back, we're going to get into this game. All right. So check this out. Let's go.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. We are back, people. We are back in the building. So, I wanted to talk about this topic of, are men more sexually attractive to women when they age and become successful? Right now, at first I had the title of, are men attractive to women when they age and they become successful? But I changed it to sexually attractive, because what I hear a lot of times on the internet is that there's a lot of guys who believe that once they get older, once they get more money, that it's going to be easier for them to get women, right? And what I want you guys to understand is that that's not necessarily true, right? So what I mean is this, right? You're not going to be a guy who right now, let's say you're in your 20s, mid 20s, maybe like late 20s, early 30s or something like that. You're not going to be a guy who isn't getting any women right now. You're scared to talk to women. You have like fear of rejection. You ain't got a mouthpiece. You have, your game is pretty weak. So you're not going to go from a guy who has this weak game, and then as soon as you turn 38, 39, 40, and because you have more money now, and because you're older now and successful, that doesn't mean that women are going to flock to you. And matter of fact, what happens is this, is that all that's going to happen is you're just going to be an older guy with no game. You have more money. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is this, a woman will be attracted to you because you have women out there that can be attracted to you because you have some sort of success and notoriety or whatever it is. There's women that are like that. So they could be attracted to you because of that, right? But it doesn't mean they're sexually attracted to you. So what that means is that you could be this older guy who's dealing with a woman, but she's not really into you. So she might, hang out with you. You take her on a bunch of dates. You're taking her out to dinner. You're spending money on her. You're doing all these things, and she'll entertain you. And then she might have sex with you if she, maybe feels like obligated or guilty for, playing you or whatever. She's like, let me throw this nigga some pussy. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is that the reason why she's not having sex with you, or the reason why it's going to be still hard for you to make, to make sex happen or get sex, is because she still doesn't find you sexually attractive. So a lot of times when guys say this thing where I hear guys say, men age like wine, women age like milk. When you get older, like your sexual market value or some shit is going to be higher or whatever, right? And that's absolutely not true. You understand? On top of that, if you're a guy who gets older and you don't take care of yourself, you're definitely not going to be, attracting women like that in a sexual manner. You understand? And so what happens is this for a lot of guys. A lot of guys have issues getting women, right? So what happens is that as they get older, they get more resources and more situations popping off for them, financial wise, whatever, right? So then these guys, let's say they might have a better car, better home, whatever it is like that, right? And so they meet women, and then the women that they meet, right, they aren't really necessarily sexually attracted to them, but they're attracted to them because of the resources. Because remember, I talked about this a long time ago, how there's different types of attraction. I actually talk about this in a book, Looks Don't Matter, which all of y'all should get right now. Go to MrLocario.com, get the book Looks Don't Matter. You feel what I'm saying? Get that shit right now. So I talk about, in this book, I talk about the 5 types of attraction, right? And the 5 types of attraction are physical attraction. That means that she's attracted to the way you look. Sexual attraction, that means that she's sexually turned on by you. Then you have behavioral attraction, which means that she's attracted to your behaviors, like what you do and what you say and all of that. Then you have resource attraction, which means she's attracted to your money and your access and your status and stuff like that. And then the last one is friendship attraction. So when you're a guy who's older and who's successful, right, but you don't have game, She is going to be attracted to your resources. So a lot of you guys who, when you get older, what happens is that if you guys, for example, let's say you turn 40, 45 years old, right? And you say, man, I just want to fuck with young girls. So you want to fuck with a 21-year-old and you're 40. You understand? Or you want to fuck with an 18-year-old and you're 35 or some shit, right? What happens is that those young girls, they're usually going to interact with you and they're going to expect you and her to have some sort of sugar daddy relationship in most cases. You understand? Because they're not really into you like that. They look at you as a sugar daddy. They're going to expect you to buy them stuff, take them on trips, take them shopping, shit like that. And then in exchange, she might fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that it gets easier for you to get girls as you get older. It's just that as you get older and you don't have game, you just become either a trick sugar daddy or some dude who's trying to get younger girls or trying to get even women your age, but they don't really like you like that. The younger girls are using you for the money, and the older women that's your age are using you for the money too, but they're using you more for like resources to try to lock you down in a relationship. Whereas the younger women are trying to use you for, the bag, right? Now, just in general to get you popping. Now, can you be an older guy and women actually want you for sex and desire your dick?
Dick is a gift.
Can you be that guy?
Yes.
It's a
Of
gift.
course you can. You know what I'm saying?
It's a gift.
I was like, yes, I'm making it happen. So can you be that guy? Of course. But the thing is, you have to be sexually attractive, which has nothing to do with your success or even your age, guys. So it doesn't matter if you're an older guy who's successful. That's irrelevant to if you're sexually attractive. So you could be sexually attractive when you're 20 and you can be sexually attractive when you're 40. So if you can be sexually attractive when you're 20, why are you guys banking on the fact of when you get older and have success to get women? And that's because you don't understand women. You don't understand game. You don't understand attraction. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit, man? I'm done ranting.
You remember when Murder Mook told Iron Solomon that he ducked him in a battle to go battle like somebody else?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And he said you ran away from a you ran away from a bicycle to just so you could get hit by a truck.
Right.
That's what these guys are doing.
Mm.
You know, they're running away from the issue of, I guess, rejection or getting played or whatever the fuck they want to say by a woman in their youth, and they're saying to themselves, oh well, I'm gonna just wait till I get more successful and I get more mature and I get older, and then I'll be able to get women easier. You understand? Right. But here's the sad part: like the whole time you're waiting, you're not trying to learn game. The whole time you're waiting, you're not trying to increase your experience points with women.
Right.
So now you're old, you're 30, you're 40, and now you're still that sensitive bitch ass dude that you was at age 20. Trying to hide from rejection. And now you're 40, and now you think the world owes you something because you're 40. You're like, man, I'm a grown ass man. These bitches ain't supposed to be acting like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm respect your elders, bitch. And then because you're acting like such a sensitive dude, and imagine you're 40 years old, but you're still acting like you're 20. Like your manner, the way you carry yourself is still young. Right. Because you never understood game, and you never, like I said, increase your experience points with females. So you have no idea. You don't understand the territory.
Right.
You understand? You have no practice. You have no reference, no bearing. You have nothing going on in reference to dealing with women. And you're just an old dude with a little bit of money. And it's like you said, you'll be more attractive to any woman. If you're successful, right? Because success is attractive, but is it sexually attractive?
Exactly.
You understand? That's the real thing, and that's what a lot of guys don't understand is you know, they want see, and that's the thing too. It's like they would rather like live on any type of attraction.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because they think that's what it means to get a girl, to just have her attracted to you for any old reason.
Right.
You understand? But the thing is, look, you want sex, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act like you don't want sex. You want sex.
Exactly.
The sad part about your plan is that she'll be attracted to you, but not sexually attracted to you.
Exactly.
You understand? This is shout out to Bill Cosby.
I already know where you're going with it.
Shout out to Bill Cosby. Shout out to Harvey Weinstein. Shout out to R. Kelly. You understand? Because
right.
These niggas, they never took the time to adjust their game.
Mm.
They never took the time to adjust their game. So they figured, shit. Well, when I was young, I had to use my status, or I had to use a substance, or I had to use something like, that was outside of who I was to get bitches.
Right.
Now I'm an older man and I'm still using things that are outside of who I am to get bitches. And what do we see happen to these niggas?
Mm-hmm.
They go to jail for that shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They go to jail. And look, and don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of Bill Cosby. I am a fan of Harvey Weinstein, and I am a fan of R. Kelly based on their creativity. And because Harvey Weinstein, say what the fuck you want, Harvey Weinstein has produced some of the greatest movies that we all love.
Mm.
You understand? R. Kelly produced some of the greatest music that we all love, and Bill Cosby has produced some of the greatest comedy that we all love. So right. I'm not, shit. We was talking about Kanye West the other day. I'm a fan of Kanye West as far as his music and his creativity. But if you ain't got no game, you ain't got no fucking game.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand yourself and how it and how that relates to relating to women, you don't have game, bro. You don't have game. So you guys are waiting to try to avoid the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said on the show last night, there's suffering and then there's struggling. You understand? In order for you to minimize suffering, you got to go through the struggle, meaning that you have to holler at chicks. You got to date chicks. You got to, sometimes get what you guys call rejected. Sometimes get flaked on. Sometimes get ghosted. It happens. It still happens to me to this day.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Still happens to me. I just gave y'all a whole weekend of bullshit bitches was doing over this Valentine's Day nonsense, trying to finesse a nigga.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm 40 years old. So what are you 20-year-old, you 20-year-old niggas who believe in all that bullshit? Y'all wait until y'all get to my age to start learning game?
Exactly.
Nigga, let me tell you something. The reason why I get as many bitches as I get is because I took the time to understand game.
Exactly. It's not like you was just chilling. You didn't learn nothing. And you turned 40 and the chicks just started breaking out the door.
No, sir. No, sir. A nigga like me, I'm on these dating apps trying to figure out the best, bio, get my pictures right, work on my appearance, work on. Y'all seen me, y'all who been following us, y'all seen me go from, a super chubby nigga to a much smaller nigga.
Right.
And that was about game. That was about me taking, the initiative to have discipline, to eat healthier, and to have a strict rules about how I ate and worked out and all that type of shit to get to where I needed to be. You understand what I'm saying? It was so you guys are just you guys are waiting, bro.
Right.
Krista plays.
Miles is lying. Miles like he's still waiting for choosing signals.
Yo.
And 320, we're gonna get to you in a second. So guys, call the numbers 516-371-1224, 516-371-1224. But this comment Certified Tyrone wrote is funny because I heard this before. Women are sex objects and men are success objects. Yo, every time I hear that quote, I laugh. Because it's hilarious, guys. It's hilarious. No, listen. We're all sex objects.
Right, that's true.
You are only a success object when you're successful, but you have no fucking sex appeal. You
exactly. See, on the flip side, if you take another perspective of that statement, He's actually saying what we're saying.
Right.
You understand? Because the average guy, he's looking at a woman as only a sex object.
Right.
You understand? And the average basic chick is look, trust me, the average basic chick is waiting for you to get old and successful too.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So in that perspective, a man is a success object.
Right.
Because they want you to get old and they want your dick to not work no more. You understand? So they can just use you as a fucking sugar daddy.
Exactly.
You understand? And that's when you become the success object. Why? Because you don't have no fucking game. You understand? So you can't be a sex object.
Right.
You understand? But again, that statement is basically saying what we're saying, where the average person only sees the opposite sex as a sex or a success object because they don't have any fucking game.
Right.
You understand? Because if a man is average and he's only looking at a woman for sex, then he's missing a whole other side of the game. Because we was talking about, remember the other shows we were talking about getting a woman to invest in you, having a woman to be compliant and to do certain other things other than just sex.
Right.
You understand? And if a bitch got game, she's not just looking at him as a success object. She needs to be getting with a man that's quality, a man that takes care of himself and takes care of his business.
Right.
You understand? So she could get dick and a decent lifestyle, but that's only for chicks who understand game and who's willing to make the investment and be compliant and be cooperative to a dude that actually has value, or a dude that sees his own value.
Facts. Real talk. So let's take some of these calls and go to 320, then 915. Calling numbers 516-387-1224. 320, what's going on?
Yo, what up, Locario? What up, Miles? This is John from Minneapolis, and yes, I donated.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
What's going on, Johnny?
Yeah, so Miles, you're funny. I had this girl over last night, and this is the fourth time that she came over to my place to hook up. But this time was different than all the other times because she was like lazier in her appearance, and she was using her phone a little bit. So what's the deal with that?
Charge.
Wait, hold on. You said this is the fourth time she came over?
Yeah.
And how much time was between all the time she came over? Like when did you meet this woman?
I met her about 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago. Okay, so all right, and so this is the fourth time she came over. So basically, when she came over and y'all was fucking, did you do anything else but fuck?
It was about 80% fucking, 20% music and talking.
Okay, there you go. See, let me tell you guys. I keep trying to tell y'all guys. Let me. Y'all be thinking, like if I ask somebody, I said, "Yo, did you smoke crack?" And they like, "Well, it was like only just like 5% crack. Like if you did even a little bit, you're doing it." You understand what I'm saying? What you guys have to understand is that your words and your actions, right? They're going to tell a woman something, right? And so what happens is that if you're doing anything besides hooking up at the beginning, because remember you said you only known her for what, 6 weeks?
Yeah.
And I gotta ask this question that K Zagan said. Did she spend the night at any time?
Nah, never.
Okay, good. But shout out to K Zagan. but this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Like when a chick comes over to smash, so she came over your house all the time, right? You didn't go over her house?
Yeah, the first date was at a bar just to meet up off of Tinder, but every time was at my place.
Okay, now, so this is what you do. And this is for all you guys listening. When a girl comes over to hook up, right? Let's say you get to your house. Didn't Jay-Z tell y'all this? 6 a.m., I'll be digging her out. 6:15, I'll be kicking her out. Y'all already. Y'all not listening. Y'all not listening. See, like, yo, there's this game in these rap songs. So basically what it is that the girl comes over, right? Y'all have sex. And then she goes. No listening to music. No having a long conversation about her day. You understand what I'm saying? None of that shit. Now, the only time that I would say that that's okay at the beginning, and I actually talk about this in my program, How to Vet a Woman for Casual Sex. The only time where you could take a little bit of time to like sort of chill a little bit is when you're first having sex with a woman. You understand? Like, this is the first time you're about to fuck. And the reason why is because what happens is that because it's the first time, right? You don't want to create a situation where it feels like there's pressure, right? You want everything to be chill, cool, whatever. You're like, hey, you want some water? You know what I'm saying? You cool, you want to smoke, if y'all smoke, whatever it is, right? You want to have a very chill, relaxed environment and then have sex with her. But after that, you understand what I'm saying? You still want to just make it to where she comes over, y'all hook up, and then she goes. You understand? Until you want to take it to the next step where y'all might hang out and go on a date or do something else, that's one thing later on down the line. But you have to keep it to where y'all are just doing that. Because as soon as you started playing the music and talking or whatever else you was doing, that's her starting to get comfortable. And when she starts to get comfortable, she thinks she can come over and text on her phone and just chill like it's her place. You understand? Like, y'all cool like that. You understand what I mean? And that's what happens. So she got super comfortable, and that's why she's acting that way. If she knew she was only coming over for a dick appointment, she'd be on point. You understand what I'm saying?
Caller, let me ask you, what do y'all talk about for the quote unquote 20% you claim?
Mostly talk about music. We have really similar musical interests.
See, here's the thing. You can, nobody's saying you can't talk to a girl, but if the talking that you have to do has to be about sex, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you talking, it gotta be dirty talk. It gotta be flirty talk.
Mm-hmm.
And it gotta be talking. And in between the talking, it like you kissing and you putting your hands on it, you slapping the ass and you doing different shit. Like me, for example, when the chick comes to my house, and then she take off her coat and she hang her coat up or whatever. Right. I'll start complimenting her outfit and shit. And then I'll tell her I'll just walk around my house and I'll sit on the couch and just watch her walk back and forth. Mm. And then I'll tell her to pick up something and drop it on the floor and bend over and pick it up very slowly. Like, that's the type of talking that I do when the chick is at my house. It's all foreplay. Mm-hmm. It's not fucking, hey, so how's it going? Oh yeah, really? Oh, so that your job is moving to Arizona? Oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah, and about this COVID, man, the numbers just keep going up, and I heard about this new variant. Like, no. If you're talking, it gotta be foreplay type shit. It gotta be sexy talk. It gotta be dirty talk. It gotta be, you understand? And then, what I would tell you in the case of this female, bro, how many times have you hit it?
4 times.
4 times. Okay, now the first 3 times she came dressed sexy and shit and real nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did she wear this time?
Oh my God, man! She had like old ass jeans and some dirty boots and like this gray zip up hoodie. That's like, I know that's lazy because I have the same kind of thing that I wear when I'm being lazy.
Now, how are you dressed? How are you dressed?
Oh, nice, man. I got like my nice fitted joggers on, my best black t-shirt. I got some jewelry on and shit.
Gotcha. Okay, so listen, this girl, you need to, you basically see her like once a week?
Once a week, once every 10 days.
Once every 10 days. You need to demote her, bro. Don't necessarily charge her to the game, but don't see her again unless she hits you up and says, hey, what's up? Mm. Hey, how you been? What's the matter?
Like, she just sends me stuff, but she doesn't. Should I wait until she says specifically, can I see you? Because she hits me up a lot with just songs and other memes and stuff. You see,
this is what I'm talking about. I gotta hit the button on you, bro. I didn't want to do it, but it had to be done. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. She's hitting you up talking about music shit. And y'all going back and forth. So what I'm saying is that she's getting, shout out to Alan Roger Curry, non-sexual attention from you.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So because she's getting non-sexual attention from you, right? She's like, oh, we just chill. Like we're you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, like at work, They have casual Fridays. You understand what I'm saying? She thinks it's casual Fridays at your joint. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's not dressed for work. And the work is for her to get this dick.
Dick is a gift.
You understand what I'm saying? So
it's a gift.
So that's what's going on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, bro. How many other chicks are you talking to right now or messing with?
I got another girl I hooked up with 3 times, and she hit me up again for a 4th time. I had some one night stands, like 2 of them a couple weeks ago. That's about it, though. I got more dates lined up from dating apps.
Okay, well, keep that going. Keep that going, and like I said, you can if you want to hit her up, you can, but all right. You have 2 things you can do. You can demote her and just wait for her to hit you up. That's sort of like a soft charge. Or if you think she's coachable, you need to start giving her instructions.
Right.
You understand? Be like, listen, I mean, it's sad that you didn't check it during the situation, but you need to tell her like, yo, don't you ever show up to my house looking all fucking sloppy and frumpy like that, or else you not get no more dick.
Exactly. Facts.
You come into my house to get dick. You want me to dick you down? You looking like that? The fuck is wrong with you? You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, you don't need to be rude necessarily, but that's the attitude, though. That's the attitude. Let her know that you're serious.
And also for future reference, when you first dealing with a girl, the first like 90 days, 3 months or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When you're hooking up with these girls and get sexual, and for lack of a better term or phrase, you have to treat them like whores, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. And I mean that with love, meaning that, like, when if you was to go get a prostitute, right? She come through, you fuck her, you pay her, or pay her whatever, she leaves. There's no talking about music. There's no getting together and talking about things and cuddling. No, it's like, look, you come in here for one thing and one thing only, and then we're gonna do what we do, and then you could get the fuck on. And I'll hit you whenever I need it. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that your actions also it's not just your words. Your actions also have to tell her what this is. You see what I'm saying? And what happens is that a woman's going to pick up on what the actions are, so then she is not going to get too comfortable, which is going to make her not do goofy shit like that. But as soon as you introduce other things in the situation, as far as her feeling like y'all are bonding on these other things, and do you understand what I'm saying? Like, see, the girl should almost be wondering if you like her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Like, if the girl's not wondering why you like her or if you like her, then you're doing something wrong. You're doing way too much at this point.
Yo.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you're doing way too much. Like, she should just be getting the dick, enjoying the dick, and she likes the sex, but at the same time, she could still like you and want to like continue to see you and see what's going on, and maybe want to make something go down later. But what I'm saying is that your actions have to dictate, this is what it is right now, and therefore, if that's going on, she's not going to get comfortable, and therefore, you're not going to get this type of behavior. You see what I'm saying? So, Carly, just think about that when you first start fucking with them. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold on. I don't know if I believe you guys. Can I butt in for a sec?
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's the thing. Well, first of all, shout out to y'all and Game and the Bad Boy membership. I've been on it for the last 8 months. Got my body count up to like 16, 18. It's good. But this is the only chick I've seen for more than 3 hookups. Plus, giving her, like you call the boyfriend energy. Because with all the other chicks that I hooked up with, they were just 1 or 2 time things, and then it dies off. And those were girls that I was not, talking to or giving any boyfriend energy. I was just doing what you say, treat them like sluts, treat them like whores, and just fuck them.
Right.
So why is it that this chick, I can see more by giving her boyfriend energy, but the other ones, they don't come back?
Yeah, because what's happening is that those other girls probably didn't like you as much, or they went on to another dude or whatever it was, and it just fell off. That's always going to happen. The reason why this girl is giving you some more attention is because you are giving her the non-sexual attention. Doesn't necessarily mean she likes you. You understand what I'm saying? Doesn't necessarily mean she's interested in you like that. She's just giving you more. She's giving you that energy because you're giving her that energy. But the drawback is that this is why you got her showing up to your house like that. Now what's going to happen is she's going to come to your house, kick her feet up. You understand what I'm saying? Try to leave some shit at your house. You're going to start to see more of these things happening. You see what I'm saying? But what happens is that because you're giving her that energy too quickly, what's going to go down is that usually what happens is this, right? And I want everybody to understand what I'm saying. Usually what happens is that when people are in a relationship or doing what they're doing, this is why I say, to vet a girl, take your time and all this other stuff, right? It's because what happens is that things have to progress, right? In order to get to a certain level. So what you're looking for is a situation where you can have a girl that, that you like, that she likes you, and y'all could kick it and do other things just besides hooking up at some point, I'm assuming, right? So now, with that being said, if you do what you're doing, which is what you're doing too early, right? What's going to happen is that the thing that you're trying to have happen is going to end quicker. So what I mean is this, is that if you do what you're doing right now, let's say you start doing what you're doing. This girl, by let's say the 4th month or 5th month y'all are getting together, she's going to be asking you, so where is this going? What does this mean? How come this and how come I can't spend the night, blah, blah, blah. She's going to start asking that. And the reason why she's going to start asking that is because the situation that you started at the beginning was too high. So for example, if I hire you and I pay you $250,000 a year to work for me, right? And then at some point you're going to be like, shit, I want a raise. So you're going to ask me for $350,000. I'm going to be like, damn, $350,000. That's a lot of fucking money. Why he want all that money? He want all that money because I started you out at $250,000. You see what I'm saying? But if I started you out at $50,000, you might only ask for $60,000. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you're starting her out with giving her too much. That's what I'm saying. So now a girl who actually likes you, and this is why, and I want you guys to pay attention to this too. The girl who likes you, right? Who really is feeling you. That girl takes what you give her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So within the first 3 months, right? And you're just giving her dick.
Dick is a gift.
Right? She's going to accept that. She's going to accept it. And she's going to keep seeing you. Because what happens is that because she likes you, because she's interested in you, she's going to keep seeing you because she just likes the fact that she gets to be in your presence, whatever the hell that is, right? But you giving her dick is showing her, hey, okay, I'm getting dick, but at least, I would want something else. I actually want something more because I'm a woman and I like him and I want some more. But I'm willing to take what he's giving me because I like him. So that's going to make her be consistent with it over those 3 months. Now, let's say you say, you know what? She's been consistent for 3 months. Let me go take her out to eat. You know what's going to go on in her head? Oh my God, we're going out to dinner. This is amazing. Maybe this is moving somewhere. And if you like her, she's going to be way more attached to you because she's been investing those 3 months already. And now it's moving to the next level. You see what I'm saying? So you took her from $50,000 a year to $60,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? So you're doing it in little increments. So now when she gets to $250,000 job a year, that's the time where you say to her, okay, you've been consistent over a year, blah, blah, blah. I'll bless you with the position of girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So I understand right now what's happening is I feel like you want that connection from a woman, which I understand. But what I'm saying is that if you're forcing that to happen quickly by doing extra shit, usually what happens is it speeds up the process, and then she wants more than she deserves at the time, and then you're heading into the realm of drama. That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean? That's how you gotta understand it.
I got you. That makes sense.
You feel me?
I got a question. Caller.
Yeah.
You see, this is a part of game that a lot of you guys need to get in tune with. Do you understand how hard it is to find a person that you're actually compatible with? Do you understand that?
Right.
Yeah.
No. Wait. You say yeah, right? You say yeah, but at the same time, you're telling us that you don't all the way believe us, because the girl that you show boyfriend energy to, you get to see her more, but the girls that you're doing what we say, we only get to fuck them twice and then they leave. You understand? But here's what you need to understand. To actually find somebody that is compatible with you personally, physically, and socially, and everything else, right? It's very slim to none. So you're going to get women that find you sexually attractive for a time, and then they will fall off. That's a part of the game.
Right.
Okay. Now, what's happening with you and this? What's happening with you and this girl is that you are showing her boyfriend energy, and she thinks that you are easy and flexible.
Right.
She thinks that you're a safe guy. Basically, she thinks you're a fucking beta, bro. She thinks you're weak.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Right.
So what's happening is that you're actually equating value to the time that you get to spend with her. Meanwhile, you're spending beta time with this bitch. You are spending non-sexual beta time with this woman, and you're actually counting it as valuable companionship time. That is not valuable companionship time.
Right.
Valuable companionship time doesn't come until after the vetting process, which takes at least 12 to 18 months, my brother.
Right.
Understand that?
I got you, man. Yeah, that cleared it up perfectly, 100%.
Right. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. Because I know, and this is the thing. I think what happens is, and this is the last thing I'll say as we move on. What happens with a lot of guys is that y'all don't have faith in the fact that you're going to find chicks who's really about your shit. And so what happens is that and this actually goes to Ange A's question, because Ange A said in the chat, she said, but how can she like you if she don't know anything about you except your dick, unless you're making them toes curl on a regular? Well, this is the thing. It's not even necessarily just that. It's about your entire vibe, right? So what happens is that because she is feeling you, just like, for example, when you match with a girl on Tinder, she don't know nothing about you, but what made her match with you? It was something about you that made her match with you. It's something about you that made her want to come outside, get pretty, and come see you. You see what I'm saying? So there's something about you that she likes. So what happens is that when you're just having sex with her, which is the easiest thing to do and the most non-committal thing you can do with a person, you understand? Just have sex for a little while and then, keep it moving. What happens is that when she actually likes you, she wants to just be with you, period. So it doesn't matter what you do. So if you're dealing with a girl, let's say you meet a girl and she really is feeling you, y'all could literally actually not have sex and just get together and talk, and she'll be like amazed with that. And y'all could talk for like 2-3 months or whatever, and she'll still be down to see you on the 4th month. The only problem with that is, again, that's non-sexual attention, which leads into boyfriend energy. This is why we say to fuck the girls for the first few months, because what happens is letting her know, hey, listen, this is all going to be on my timeline, not your timeline. Right. So if you want to fuck with me, you're going to do what I want, which is fuck. So you might want to fuck too, but I know you probably want other shit also. But I'm letting you know this is what we're doing now. So if you're consistent in what I want to do now, if you're following my leadership, because that's what I'm doing, I'm leading and guiding the interactions we're having right now, then you can move on to the next level to be with me. Yes. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get you to understand.
Yes.
So the problem is that if you're so thirsty for the companionship of the woman, right? What's going to happen is that you're going to do too much too early. What's going to happen is you're going to actually taint what you can really get from the woman when it comes to companionship. Because check this out. If you do it too early, what you're doing is you're setting yourself up for drama, because you're creating an entitled woman. When you vet the girl, right? When you vet the girl, what you're creating is a woman who understands that she had to work to get the position she's in. So therefore, she actually treats you better because she's more attached to you now because of what she had to go through to get to that position. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you have a lot of guys who complain about having a girlfriend who bitches and moans and complains and has an attitude, because you gave her things too early. She didn't work for it. So when they work for it, they appreciate it more. They're more attached to you. And therefore, when she becomes your girlfriend, right? For lack of a better term, she's been trained to know how to be your girlfriend in a positive way. You see what I'm saying? This is what we're trying to get you guys to understand when it comes to this. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yes, sir. I got you.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call, man. I'm telling you, this shit ain't no joke, people. I be trying to tell y'all motherfuckers like how this shit works out, man. I'm telling you. Let's go to 915. 915, what's popping? Who this?
Good afternoon, Mr. Locario. Good afternoon, Miles. It's Brandon. I donated.
Appreciate it.
Good afternoon, Brandon.
What's going on?
Chilling. So the game of getting to know yourself, or as Steve says it, sinking in to who you are as a man, that's a forever game, really, right? Like that's a game till death, really, right? Like that's just, you never really know who you are really 100%, or do you? Because I'm just a little confused thinking about that idea.
So say that again.
So the game of, or I shouldn't say the game, but just getting to know yourself as a man, knowledge of self, self-respect, that's a forever game, right? That's a game you play forever till you die, right? Literally.
Well, the thing is, you're constantly like, learning more about yourself every day, because the thing is that, you have a basic understanding of, who you are, right? But what happens is that, you are trying to understand who you are and what you're about every day. You understand? Because you're constantly changing. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that it's just really understanding and checking in with yourself all the time. The problem is that when you get sort of stuck in trying to be a certain way because you're holding on to certain things, right? What happens is that you end up like fucking you end up being the type of person who is trying to hold on to your ego. You understand? You're trying to hold on to something. So for example, if you say like for example, let's say you're the type of guy who considers themselves red pill, right? And then you learn something that contradicts what the red pill taught you, right? Most people are going to try to fight off what they learned because it contradicts their identity as a red pill guy. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is that you can learn from what the new information that gives you a different perspective that probably makes more sense to you. You see what I'm saying? So you're constantly learning all the time. That's really what it is at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah. No.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call, man.
You.
All right. So let's go to 516. 516. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Locario? How doing it?
Appreciate the donation, brother.
Yes. I just wanted a question about vetting, because how do you like vet someone and not succumb to the pressures of going out or taking them out on dates and things like that? What's the best way for me to to not succumb to those pressures?
Wait. When you say succumb to pressures, what is the agent of pressure? Who's applying this pressure?
Right.
Like the woman herself, because either way, let's say you having sex constantly, how do you and she's like, oh, but I'm more than this. I'm
hey, hold on. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this type of situation and pressure and all that. Let me ask you, are you a man or are you a pussy ass punk ass bitch? I'm only asking, please. I'm only asking, so don't take any offense. I'm only asking you a question.
No, man, but obviously they will want to go out.
Answer the question, bro. Answer the question. Are you a man or are you a punk pussy ass bitch? Which one?
Never mind, bro. You got it, bro.
No. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I just need you to answer the question. Which one are you?
Obviously, I'm a man, bro.
Okay, all right, cool. I just wanted to hear you say it, bro. Please. Look, hold on. Caller, please. I'm not trying to diss you. I'm trying to get you to understand something. So listen, a punk pussy ass bitch, he's afraid of losing a woman. You understand that? He's afraid of a woman basically threatening him and saying, well, I'm going to stop giving you this pussy if you don't start taking me out and treating me like a girlfriend, or at least tell me where this relationship is going. And then that punk pussy ass bitch nigga, what he does is he says, okay, well, since I want to keep you around, I guess I'll take you out. I guess we could go to the movies and we can go have dinner, and we don't have to do what I want to do because I'm willing to relinquish my power of leadership so you can be happy.
Right.
That's what a punk pussy ass bitch ass nigga would do. But a man would look at that bitch and say, if you're not down with my program, you can bounce.
Get the fuck out of here!
Exactly. That's
Get
it.
the fuck out of
That's
here!
it. And caller. Let me explain something to you. If you're dealing with a woman and she's like, "Oh, well, I'm more than this," and how come this and how come that? You know what she's basically telling you? She's saying to you that I don't really like you that much.
Right.
That's all she's saying to you. Because what happens is this why and guys, I really want y'all to understand this. I really want y'all to understand this, right? When a woman is feeling you, she's down for what you're doing.
Period.
Without question.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Because all that matters is because I said this on another show before, right? Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes this is what happens when a woman meets a man she's really feeling and she's like taken aback by him and she's enamored by him, right? She sometimes doesn't even feel like she is, or I should say this. She may feel like he is out of her league. You understand? She may feel like, oh, I'm lucky to even be with this guy. So what happens is that because she feels like she's lucky to be with him, there's no complaints. There's no trying to push it this way or push it that way because she doesn't want to fuck anything up. Think about this. Caller, do you know what an intern is?
Yeah.
Right. So what an intern does is that they're working at a place for no money in most cases, or they might get a little stipend, but usually it's for free, right?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine an intern, let's say you have an intern working at a record label. So a lot of people used to do that. They would intern at like Def Jam or whatever like that. And so they'd be working at this record label doing actual work, like running around doing a bunch of shit for free. For a long ass time with no complaints. You understand what I'm saying? They're not getting paid. They're not getting paid any money. They're doing it for free. Why? Because they want to be there. They love that company. They love the environment. They're like, I want to be here. What do I need to do? And when the person higher up says, do this, they do the shit. And they're not getting paid. So what I'm saying is that if an intern can work their ass off from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. without getting paid, you trying to tell me that a chick can't get fucked for 3 months without fucking, you know what I'm saying, like complaining? You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that anytime the woman has a complaint, that means she doesn't really like you. Because what happens is that she cares more about her own agenda than your agenda. But see, this is the thing. This is the crazy part. Her agenda should be you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to explain to you. You know what I mean? So if her agenda isn't you, then she don't really like you.
My nigga.
Do you understand what I'm saying? See this. Okay. Matter of fact, what was the chick that Kanye was just with? Julia Fox, right?
Yes.
Julia Fox just came out and said, when they broke up, she was like, I didn't really love him. She said, I wasn't in love with him. I just loved him. But, and this was a good look for me. So basically she was with Kanye because her agenda was to basically get more publicity.
Right, because she's a C-list celebrity.
Exactly. So she's like, oh, let me stick with Kanye so I can get more publicity because she's thinking about herself in the situation, but thinking about herself has nothing to do with Kanye. Now, understand this. A woman is always going to think about herself. But when she thinks about herself should include you, meaning I'm thinking about myself in relation to being with this man. So my agenda is to be with him. That's when a woman's going to cooperate with you. So if her agenda is to be with you, guess what? When you're fucking her, she's not going to complain and say, well, how come this and how come that? Because she's already with you. Everything she wants is happening already, which is to be with you. So whenever a woman is trying to get more shit, she's like, well, how come you won't make me your girlfriend? That means that her agenda is to be a girlfriend, not to be with you. It's to be a girlfriend.
To anybody.
See what I'm saying?
She's just looking for the fucking status and the title, which has nothing to do with you, bro.
Exactly.
You understand? And bro, listen. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
Yeah, man.
All right, bro. I need you to look at some more programs about confidence, because the question I asked you earlier shouldn't have got you all bent out of shape. And
right.
and I'm gonna say something to you, and I really don't want you to take this the wrong way. But the same energy that got you bent out of shape when I asked you if you was a man is the same energy that has you succumbing to the pressures that this chick is bringing to you about trying to be something more than just a fuck. You got to check your energy, bro. You got to check your energy. Because I wasn't asking you that question so you can get insulted. I'm asking you the question so you can understand the mindset of a man who truly understands game.
All right, Carl, you say you got another question?
No, that's all.
All right, my brother. Keep your head up, bro. It's gonna be all right. I promise.
Yeah, he sounds so defeated, bro. That's not cool, man. You gotta.
Right. And what you said is right. That same defeated energy is the thing that makes the women be able to feel like they can see. You know, you guys gotta understand something. When a woman sees that type of energy, that's a goal for her to impose her will on you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? She's like, oh well, okay. He's like this. Let me try to get him to do some shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Let me try to get him to do some shit. Like it's so funny to me sometimes. Real quick, is that when you understand this, it's like certain things are gonna seem so like hilarious and funny to you. Meaning, like, I remember like I would be on these dating sites and shit, and I tell a girl, "Hey, yeah, meet me Friday. Let's get together Friday, get a drink." And she'll be like, "Oh, well, how about we get to know each other more on here?" And then she'll ask me a fucking question. She'll be like, "Can you tell me your 3 most fun hobbies to do?" And I'm looking at this message laughing. Like I'm actually going to respond to this woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm actually going to sit here and answer your fucking questions. No, either I ignore it or I unmatch. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just funny that, once you start to see this, you realize, okay, like she don't know who she fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy part. Oh man.
Yeah, I wanna explain something to these cats real quick, man. Do you guys know what perks are? And something else that they call fringe benefits?
Right.
Okay. So here's what you got to understand about titles. You understand? For example, when you become the CEO or the CFO or the president or vice president of a company, there are certain fringe benefits and perks.
Right.
That comes with the title of the job.
Right.
Man, and it comes with the territory, but it doesn't make a statement towards the value or the character of the person that holds the position.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So say you're the CFO, you're the chief financial officer of a company. That in a lot of cases, that means you're in charge of the finances for that entire company. So if it's $1 million company, you literally have access to millions of dollars.
Right.
At your discretion and your disposal. But did you actually earn all the millions of dollars? No, but you have access to them. Why? Because somebody gave you the title of CFO or treasurer or whatever the fuck, right?
Right.
So guys, this is why you have to understand why it's so important for a woman to earn her title. Because when a woman gets the title of girlfriend, in her mind, she sees all the fringe benefits. She sees all the perks. So now she becomes entitled to those perks and to those fringe benefits. And you sitting over there looking at her like, bitch, when did I say you could wear my shirt? And,
right.
And when did I say you could come to my house and just go in my fridge whenever you wanted to?
Exactly.
And when did I say you could borrow the keys in my car? And when did I say that you could just show up to my apartment unannounced? And then she gonna be like, well, but I'm your girlfriend.
Right.
And you looking at her like, that's when the nigga start shaking his head and be like, yo, I gotta call up Locario and Miles and ask them what the fuck is going on.
Right.
You understand? Because now she has all those perks and fringe benefits and she's doing shit that is outside of her character. Why? Because she didn't earn none of that shit.
Exactly.
Now you calling us up talking about, hey man, what should I do to not succumb to the pressures of dealing with a woman? And I'm like, so who's applying the pressure? Oh, well, the woman herself.
Right.
Yo, listen, man, if any of you dudes out there is allowing a woman to apply pressure to you, trust me, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. Remember that nigga? What was that dude? The dude where he fucking he said, "Oh, you pressured me to get married to you," or some shit. What? You remember that fucking guy in the video? He's talking that bullshit.
The Eli's or the Elises or the Ellises, whatever
Right.
yeah.
That nigga, I was like, this nigga. But anyway, let's go to 201. 201 was popping. Who this?
Hey, it's Tamir. I donated on Cash App.
Appreciate it, bro. What's going on? What's going on?
Not much. I got a quick question. For a rotation chick, let's say you got a new girl coming in and you like her better. So one that's an old one, do you have to, what kind of respect do you have to show them to say you want to demote her basically? Like, hey, you're going to be on call now. Do you have to say something to her or what do you think?
Wait, hold on, wait. So you saying, hold on. You saying demote the old girl for the new chick? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, for no other reason than you like the new chick better. Like maybe she ain't do nothing wrong.
No.
No. Listen. No. No. You don't put a new chick in a higher position than the old chick under any circumstances.
Yo, what did I just say? What did I just?
I don't care if this chick was the female Jesus. Like God came down and said, "This is the female Jesus." You understand what I'm saying? No. You understand? Like, hell no.
Wait. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let's just clear some things up. Have you smashed this quote unquote new girl yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
how many times?
4 or 5.
Okay. And now let me ask you this. Why do you like her more?
She's hotter.
Oh Lord, why y'all made me hit the button? Come on, Tamir. Listen, guys, no. It would have been at least a little better if you said, well, this chick fucking fixed my car. She fucking saved my kids from a burning building, something. Like,
wait. How long you been messing with the old chick, the other one?
Well, there's some that's been around for 4 months, some that I know for a year, and some that I have for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
But right. It's like, what? So the rotation got to be static once you got 4 chicks you fucking with? Say that's the max you want to fuck with for the...
No, see, listen, listen. Here's the thing. Look, when you're managing a rotation or a stable or whatever, right? The most important thing that a man needs to maintain is his consistency. Okay, so that's why you can't switch up the game for the new chick.
Right.
Well, let me ask you another question. Do all of these women know that you mess with other women?
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
So that even it's even more important that you maintain a level of consistency, bro. You have to maintain a level of consistency because you can't put. There's no way. All right, we're in the business of vetting these chicks, meaning that they are earning their position.
Right.
You understand? So it doesn't make sense for you to elevate a new chick over a chick who's been there and who's earned her situation and who's earned her status within the vetting process. And just because this new one is more quote unquote physically attractive to you, that's
let me ask you this question, and this will probably get you to understand this. Why do most men hate sluts or women with a high body count? Why do they don't like those women?
Because they ain't getting anything from them. They ain't getting pussy from them.
Exactly. So what happens is this, right? The guys who don't like the sluts are upset because the sluts are fucking other guys quickly and they're making them wait. You understand? So basically what's happening is that the guy who hates the slut, he's the guy who has to wait to get pussy, right? The other guy, she gave the pussy up on the first night or whatever it is, right? Now,
right.
What happens is, let's flip this around. What do you think is going to happen with your other women on your rotation when they realize that the new girl didn't earn anything and they had to earn it? You think they're gonna be happy? You think they're gonna be cooperative with that shit?
They're gonna give you some shit, or they're gonna fall off.
Yeah, that's
what if you want them to? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
like, hey, fuck it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you don't want them, then get rid of them. But what I'm saying is that if you want them there and you want your rotation to be stable, what happens is that you can't get a new chick to be in the situation and then have her, fly past the rest without earning it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The caller, another question. Now, let me ask you. Now, I understand that physically, the new chick you like better than the older chicks. But let me ask you a question though. Do you appreciate the consistency that the quote unquote older chicks have shown you? The older chicks in your situation. Do you appreciate the consistency that they've shown you?
I do.
Okay, now, hold on to that thought. See, here's the thing. The reason why those women have shown you consistency is because you've shown them consistency.
Go in.
Those women who have a more solidified spot in your rotation because they've been there longer and they've been more consistent. It's the hustle that got them to that point.
Mm-hmm.
If you take this new bitch just because she's hot and you try to fast track her position, she will never be as consistent and cooperative as those other women in your stable, bro.
Right. And then those other women are going to be uncooperative with you.
And those other women are going to be uncooperative as well. Then you're going to end up losing all your bitches.
Exactly. Right. That's what we're saying. And see, this is you got to understand, right? See, the reason why the chicks that are in your rotation knowing that you have other girls and all that other stuff is because they understand or they recognize or realize or feel that their spot is solidified because they earned it. And you're not just going to leave them for some random new girl. You understand? That's part of the reason why. See, that's one of the secrets as to why a woman would share a man is because if he's actually on point and doing it right and vetting her, he realizes, because let's say, for example, you have girl number one, right? And you vetted her for like a year, you've been fucking with her for a year and everything like that, and then y'all progressed or whatever. She's gonna be like, well, wait a second, why should I be worried about a new chick when I know the new chick has to go through what the fuck I went through?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's what's going to happen is that she needs to see and recognize that the new girl is going to have to go through those things regardless. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got. That's what you got to understand. But so you can't switch it up, because as soon as you switch it up, what you're doing is you're crumbling the foundation. You're crumbling your base, which is your rotation. You see what I'm saying? You're fucking up the rotation by doing that, because understand this. We can go even deeper. The reason why that hot new bitch is attracted to you is because of the older women, bro. Do you understand this? Bro, part of your game, part of that swag, part of that energy you got, every time them chicks drained your nuts, every time they was cool to you, every time they did something for you, that fucking made your vibe different. You understand what I'm saying? Which that new chick was able to be the recipient of that vibe.
Right. Because a guy like you who got so many chicks in your in your rotation and in your stable, you carry a way different energy than the average nigga out there.
Exactly.
You understand? And that's what allowed you to attract this new hot chick. So it's imperative that you maintain the order of the game. It's so, look, tell your dick to have a little bit of discipline, bro.
Right.
Dick is a gift.
Damn. I got
It's
one
a
more
gift.
question.
It's a gift.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, for me, like 4 or 5 women, man, like I can't fuck with more than that in a week, man. Once a week, so what do you do? Like, if you're going out, meeting new chicks, hollering at other chicks, it's like, what? You can't get another rotation in? It's like, all right, or this chick, all right, I'm only going to see every fucking once a month or whatever?
No, this is what it is. So, like, let's say you got a rotation of 3 girls, right? And, you see all 3 of those girls, let's say once a week, right? So there's 3 times out of the week you're seeing these women, right? But then the other days you working on your shit, you doing whatever. So let's say you only have 1 day left of that week, or you might have 1 day every 2 weeks. So when you meet the new girl, right? What you do is that, because for example, when you meet a new chick, you don't got to fucking spend a lot of time with her. You spend like an hour and change, probably, getting a drink or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the first meeting. Second meeting, you might go smash. You say, hey, come through to my crib or whatever. Next week, y'all smash. You understand what I'm saying? For like, an hour or so, or 2 hours or whatever. And then she's done, you're done with that. So what it is that you still maintain what you have with the other women, but you can slowly add the new girl into where she can fit in. But this is the key part though. Usually what's going to happen is that some of these women are going to fall off anyway. The new women. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you ain't got to even worry about that yet. You ain't even got to think about that until she's showing that she wants to continue to fuck with you. Then you just readjust your schedule and how you want to do shit. You see what I'm saying? But at first, you ain't even got to worry about it because you still seeing if she's gonna, you still vetting her. You still actually seeing if she's consistent. In which half the women probably ain't gonna be consistent. You probably fuck them twice, and that'll be the end of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't even worry about that until the time that you get shit popping. You feel me?
Yep.
That's what's up.
Caller, hold on real quick. Caller, real quick. So the new hot chick, does she know about all your other chicks?
She does, and she don't like it.
Hilarious. Oh man. And see, guys, I want to tell you, see the call, and you're on the Bad Boy membership, right?
Yep.
See, this is what happens when you're on a Bad Boy membership. You got these goddamn player problems. You feel what I'm saying?
Caller, hold on. Let me ask you one more question. So the new chick is hot and all of this and all of that. She knows about your other chicks and she don't like it. Now, the fact that she doesn't like it, is that the reason why you trying to drop your other bitches?
Not really.
That's not that's a long pause.
That was a long pause, my dude. Let me find out he's succumbing to the pressures.
I want to get even hotter chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to keep getting more, better.
Oh, I see what it is. So for the longest time, you had a certain level of attractiveness of females. Now you finally got yourself a chick that you consider a baddie. Now you're thinking, man, maybe I could get a whole new rotation of even badder bitches like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And also, too, this is what I want to tell you, caller. See, what I don't understand, too, is this. A chick in your rotation doesn't have to be a woman that you're seeing every week, right? You could have a chick that you see like once a month or once every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? That's still a rotation. You feel what I'm saying? So you can spread it out. So don't think it's something you got to see every chick every week. You understand what I'm saying? So spread that shit out. You know what I mean? So if you get more girls on the team, you can just spread it out. And then you just have it going like that. You feel what I'm saying?
And another thing, man, look, you have to. How old are you, caller? How old are you?
I'm 31.
You're 31. All right. Well, you know you're in that middle time of understanding game, I guess. Understand that looks of a female's physical looks are not everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? I know. You're still in that phase where looks is very impressive, but at some point you'll realize that it's not all about looks, and it's a female's character and her willingness to help you to do the things that you're really trying to do with this life is what's more important. So make sure you take that into consideration, man.
All right, caller.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Make sure you wear a condom. All right. We gonna holler at you.
Definitely.
All right,
Peace out, guys.
Peace. Bro. Oh man. All right. We got Sushi up in the building. Sushi, what's going on, bro? Sushi.
Oh, hey, Mr. Locario.
What's going on?
I donated. So
appreciate the donation. Miles is going on vacation. What's going on with you?
I'm in a lot of suffering, bro. I don't know what to do.
Hey, what are you suffering about? What happened? What's going on? What you suffering for? Too many white boys taking all the girls?
I'm not. Well, I mean, I'm not getting any white pussies, bro.
Wait, so what? So you've been getting other kinds of pussy?
No pussy. Period.
Man. So have you been going out talking to women? What you been doing?
I've been hitting on women like at school. So I mean, I haven't been like going out clubbing or going to bars.
Okay. Are you doing any online shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sushi, bro, you got to understand, son, this is ebbs and flows in the game. So sometimes shit is going to be hitting. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes things are going to be slow. Sometimes things are going to be fast. So all we could tell you, because look, see, Sushi, remember, you had a chick have sex with you and you had a chick give you head. So since you had it happen before, you have proof that it can happen for you. So all you got to do, bro, like I said last time, is you have to just keep doing what you've been doing and then it'll hit. But see, if you have this negative energy about it, then that's what's going to keep you, that's what's going to hold you back. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get all, like upset about it. Don't be all pissed off about it. Understand that you can get it going again. You just got to keep shit pushing and you got to just stay consistent and not let the little ebbs and flows get you down. You feel what I'm saying? But appreciate the call, my brother. All right, let's get some of these questions in the chat. Okay, so Dennis says, how can a man, hold on, let me hold on. Before we do these questions, let me get a little bit of this hold on, a little bit of this player music popping while we answer these questions. Hold on. All right, get a little player music on there.
The quiet storm.
Exactly.
Yes.
So Dennis says, how can a man appear more sexually attractive? All right. So I actually have a whole program on the Bad Boy membership called How to Increase Your Sex Appeal. You feel what I'm saying? So if you guys want to, learn how to make that happen, make sure you guys get on the Bad Boy membership. See, this right here, how to increase your sex appeal, is on the Bad Boy membership right now. You feel me?
Well, I just want to say that I'm responsible for a lot of the snatch that Mr. Locario gets because
Miles took this picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that picture is fire, bro. Right at the camera, that picture was fire, bro.
Exactly.
Man.
All right, so this question says, this girl at the gym asked me to smell her neck because she got a new perfume. Is that some type of attraction? Nigga, you should have been, y'all be dropping the ball sometimes, man.
No,
y'all be dropping the ball. See, that right there was like a choosing signal, nigga. Almost. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because look, she could have been an attention whore, but you gotta fucking see what it's about, though.
Right, you got to finagle that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, girl, don't be asking me to smell your neck because 1 second I'm smelling your neck and the next we in the locker room butt naked.
Exactly.
And see what she say when you say that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You smell a neck, you be like, girl, you smell good enough to eat. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to use this shit to your advantage, bro.
That's not a choosing signal. That's an invitation.
Exactly right. Facts. So it says, somebody said, if that's not true, why do older men want the younger women over the older women? Then I never see older successful men going after older women. That's not true. You have older successful men that also want older women because some of those guys actually want a relationship too. Most dudes when they're older, when they get with younger girls, most guys aren't necessarily trying to be in a relationship with these women. Most of like the red pill niggas will say that, but they're not really trying. Like most 45-year-old niggas is not trying to marry a 19-year-old girl. It is not. You understand what I'm saying? In most cases, like they'll want to fuck with her on some sex shit, but most of them ain't really trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like be taking a chick like that seriously. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that you know, the older dudes, unfortunately, if they don't have game, then they, you know what I'm saying, they got played by these younger chicks. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. See, and one thing I'll say too is that when you're like older, more distinguished and successful, you'll get an influx of young girls that might want to say something to you, might want to holler at you,
right?
Because they know that you're successful and they want to bask in the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So what the older guy will do is he'll use that to his advantage and use it to smash younger broads.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But it doesn't mean necessarily that he's trying to like start a life or get married or anything like that. But you'll see that because the younger chick will look at him like a success object, and then he'll look at the younger chick as a sex object.
Right.
You understand? And so they'll get with those girls, but they won't be trying to build nothing with, like Locario said, there's not really, I mean, every once in a while you might find a situation where she's willing to marry him. I mean, and, be his wife just so she can be taken care of. But in most cases is just, they're just trying to smash, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So unique 79. So what about experience and wisdom? Mr. Locario might as well. The thing is this, if a guy has game, then yeah, he can definitely bestow some experience and wisdom to the woman he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But again, he has to have a game because you have older dudes who they old, but they ain't got no fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. You know what I mean? That's what happens. So let's get to the next question. Was it a statement? In the manosphere, when they say level up, they mean get your money up and get on your purpose. Oh yeah, but that, again, you do that, but if you ain't got no fucking game, see, it always comes back to game. If your game is weak as shit, the women will actually see the younger, especially these younger girls. They'll run circles around these old niggas. That's the crazy part about it. You said how to be more sexually attractive while barely having any money. Okay, again, make sure you go to badboymembership.com. How to increase your sex appeal, people. Make sure you guys get that program. Talk a lot of hot shit in there. You feel what I'm saying? Next question. Bill said, this has nothing to do with the topic, but I admire your patience, Locario. My question is, how do you maintain your patience when people ask stupid questions? I get annoyed when people ask stupid shit. I mean, one of the main things is don't take life too seriously. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just relax and have fun. See, the thing is, there's a time where you could take shit seriously just because, like, you're in the moment and you just want to make a point, and you want people to progress and make things happen in a certain context in life. But generally speaking, you understand, like, one of the things that I do is I really don't take a lot of shit seriously. I don't take shit personally as much as I used to anymore. Like, I don't let none of this shit get to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. And also too is what I learned is that most people are only coming from their perspective when they're telling you certain things. Even us, we're coming from our perspective, and we're giving you guys is best practices that work for us. Because even, what I always find funny is that even when I give advice on like long-term committed relationships, I'm like, listen, I'm in 2 long-term committed relationships right now. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling you what works and what has worked for other people. You understand? But it's still, at the end of the day, my perspective. So what I say to people is, don't take anybody too seriously, but also if you are going to take information from people or learn from something or somebody, make sure it resonates with what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? And so what I want you guys to have is the best type of relationships with women. You understand? And because it's not just about having a relationship with a woman, it's having a good relationship with a woman. It's having a relationship that's going to benefit you. You understand? Because you could be married and your wife is kicking your ass every day. You could have a girlfriend who's shitting on you all the time. You understand what I'm saying? You could be dating a girl who's disrespecting you all day, right? So dudes be like, well, I got pussy. I got some pussy. I'm like, yeah, you got pussy, but the chick fucking disrespected you the whole time while you was trying to get the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what kind of stupid shit is that? Like, yo, like niggas think, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's so weird to me.
As long as I got the pussy, nigga.
Right. Niggas is like, oh, well, I got the, I'm like, nigga, you spent the plane ticket, flight all the way overseas, spend money on this whole, well, at least I got the pussy. I'm like, bro, it's come on, man. You know what I'm saying? True Color said, but if I already smashed a chick, why do I need to continue to talk about sex? Is there anything else we can talk about?
Oh God.
See, y'all just
If there's nothing else to talk about, if there's nothing else to talk about, get up, put on your clothes, and leave.
see again,
Send her ass home. What the fuck?
guys. You understand this? You can do whatever you want. What we're trying to tell you, though, is that when you do certain things, it sends a message to women. Y'all see, y'all be forgetting, like, you know, like I remember they used to have these memes that would say, one does not simply do such and such. You understand what I'm saying? And what they were basically saying is like if we're doing it in this context, one does not simply just hang out with a girl. One does not just simply have a bunch of conversations with a woman, because everything that you're doing, right, is going to send her a message which alters how she responds to you. This is what we're saying. So again, if you want to get a woman to have conversations with and all that other stuff, right, you can have that. But what you have to do is vet the woman to see if she's worth that. That's what we're saying. So would you want to have just a conversation with a woman or hang out with a woman? Or do you actually want to hang out with a woman who actually respects you, who loves you, who actually sees you as the type of person that she really wants to be with? And so what we're saying is that when you vet a woman, that woman becomes that woman, versus a woman just using you for attention, using you for whatever, and coming to your house with dirty jeans on and shit when you really want her to, you know what I'm saying? Like we had with the last caller. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get you guys to understand. He said, what if a girl comes over but says, I don't have sex the first time? Listen, you look at her straight in her eyes and you say, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Respectfully, though. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you do.
Respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. Listen, if she ain't trying to do it, then tell her to go. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It says,
no, you know what you do? You run up on her like Kanye. Be like, wait, hold up. I'm gonna let you finish. But I'm gonna need you to go home.
Exactly right. Oh, that's funny. That's crazy.
What if you have great chemistry with the girl beyond sex? Why are you guys trying to make up excuses?
Wait, hold on. Are men turning into women now? Like, why y'all want to get all like, what is it with y'all like? Like, why do y'all like, what is going on, guys? You're like, bro, I want a connection and I want to cuddle, and
niggas been watching The Notebook way too much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all fucking rushing all of this shit?
Yo, listen, if the chemistry is good, that means the sex is good.
Mm-hmm.
You still don't have to spend too much time, guys, you have to understand this, man. The less time that a woman gets to spend with you, if she likes you, is the more that she's gonna want you.
Exactly.
And the reason why we're telling you to do this is because it's the only way to prolong the situation so she can grow to actually really begin to like you.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
Because if a woman is feeling you sexually at the beginning,
mm-hmm.
sometimes she's feeling you sexually at the beginning and y'all can fuck a couple times and then she'll fall off.
Right.
But when a woman is feeling you and she feels that chemistry, right? And then y'all have sex and then y'all lay in bed for 5-10 minutes. Mm. And then you get up, start putting on your clothes. She's going to start saying to herself, damn, I really love fucking him. Mm. And I wish we had more time together. And with that being said, I can't wait till I see him next time.
Exactly.
You understand? But if you indulge her in the fucking cuddling and the pillow talk and giving her complete access to you, what they call the novelty will wear off.
Exactly.
And then you'll get more chicks they'll fall hard for you, and then they'll fall off.
Mm-hmm.
One after the other. Then you realize that you're alone out here, and no bitch want to have nothing to do with you. Exactly. Because you give them everything too quick, too fast up front.
Exactly. That's what it is, man. Exactly said a lot of shit's unfold organically. Dudes want to be in love so bad. Exactly. I'm like, these motherfuckers, You're right. They've been watching The Notebook and all that shit. Oh man. He said, how you tell her to go back to her husband? What?
Preston, get the fuck out of here, but get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Respectfully.
And go back to your husband.
Respectfully, you're right. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. He said, does anyone here have knowledge of Jung gang psychology? What are you talking about?
Jungian, yeah. So I looked it up, and it says Carl Jung is a well-known forefather of analytic psychology. Jung believed that each person strives to achieve wholeness by attaining a harmony within consciousness and unconsciousness, and that this can be accomplished through dream study.
And Brandon Webb is woke. He on that woke shit. I love it.
Right.
He on that next level.
He's a Swiss psychiatrist. And his described his research into his new empirical science of the psyche, and he's designed it to distinguish it from Freud's psychoanalysis theories, as well as a 7-year collaboration between psychoanalysis, which is drawing an end between 1912 and 1913. So basically, he's Freud's competition. You know what I'm saying? But it's about analytical psychology.
Right. He said, so the Don says, you say wife up too quick. How do we get to know them if you say keep contact limited and don't spend overnights together? What do we do with women in that time while deciding if they're girlfriend material? Hold on. Go ahead, Miles. Go ahead. I'll go after you. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to look, guys. You have to remember. See this. Oh my God. Are you guys forgetting that you're men?
Right.
Look, in order for us to understand a woman, we only need to pay attention to her actions.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We only need to pay attention to what she does. What a woman says has no bearing to a fucking man.
Exactly.
Nothing. So I don't need to talk to her. All I need to do is invite her over and see what she wears. See if she fucking starts complaining about where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guy that called in and said the girl came over in some dirty, sweatpants and dirty jeans and boots and shit.
Right.
That's action.
Mm-hmm.
When I invite a chick over, she's wearing a sexy form-fitted dress, heels, and when she take off the dress, she's wearing some other shit with lace and fishnets and
See, and let me say something, because he says, how do we get to know them if you say keep contact limited and don't spend overnights? This is how you get to know them. You get to know them, like you said, Miles, by the action. So if I'm on the first 3 months, I'm kicking it with a chick and we just hooking up.
Yes.
If she's consistent without giving me any lip, guess what I know about her? I know that she's consistent without giving me any lip. You understand what I'm saying? I just got to know her. That's all I need to know.
That's all a man needs to know. That's what y'all don't understand.
It's like, yo.
But fuck you. How do I get to know her? What do I need to know?
Right, well, you want me to know her favorite color and all that other shit? Listen, that's not relevant right now.
That's not relevant.
All that's relevant is she following my instructions, doing what I'm saying, being cooperative and compliant? That's it.
Yo, dudes like y'all make it hard for a female to be feminine, man.
Right. So I'm saying,
y'all more feminine than the fucking chick, man. Like,
and again, what I broke this down on the Bad Boy membership. I have a whole program called How to Vet a Woman. So real quick, I'll just give you this simple rundown of what to do to make this the best situation for yourself, right? First 3 months, y'all just fucking. Okay, that's it. Like, you might go on one date at the beginning, like if you meet her online because you want to like meet in person or whatever. But other than that, y'all just fucking after that, right? Now, after the 3 months that she's been consistent with that, then if you want to, you can take her out on a date or start dating. You understand what I'm saying? For the next 3 months. Yeah, go out to eat, go to the movies, hang out a little bit, whatever, right? Now, you're still not having to spend the night because she's not your girlfriend. That's the girlfriend shit. But after the first 6 months, now you're up to the 6th month. So from the 6th to the 9th month, that's when you start giving her instructions. You understand? But you're giving her small instructions like, hey, go to the store, buy me some shit before you come to my crib. You understand what I'm saying? To see if she's compliant, right? And actually following the instructions. Then from the 9th to the 12th month, that's when you're giving her bigger instructions, which means that you're saying, hey, listen, I need some help with this situation. I need you to send these emails. I need you to run over and do this and blah, 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 blah. So if she's been consistent throughout that whole year with all this stuff that you're telling her to do and her not complaining about, y'all just fucking the first 3 months, everything is cool. And then at that point, if she's asking for, oh, can I be with you? And I want to be with you. Or if you feel the need, even before she said it, you say, hey, listen, I'm going to make you my girl, put you in this position. Right? At that point, then you can do that. What I'm saying is throughout that whole time, what you've seen is that this woman is following your lead. She's listening to what you're saying. She's not complaining. She's not bitching. She's not doing any of that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that because she's done all those things, then you bless her with the girlfriend situation. That's what we're saying. You see what I mean? Like, it's really not that complicated. And if a woman is really feeling you and she's about you, she is going to do all of these things without any complaints.
Right.
She's not going to do it. She's not going to complain because remember, what happens is that because she's really feeling you, she does not want to fuck this up. You understand what I'm saying? And each time you're giving her tasks, you're telling her what to do, she's doing these things, she gets more and more attached to you because she's actually doing stuff for you. You understand? Women get more attached to you the more they do for you, which is why you give her instructions to do things for you. You see what I'm saying? All of this stuff is a reason why you're doing this stuff, because at the end of it all, when she becomes your girlfriend, right, she should be at the top level of where she needs to be a girlfriend to you. Because I did a video a long time ago. I said, wives and girlfriends are created. You understand what I'm saying? They're not born. They're created. You create the wife or the girlfriend that you have by vetting her and putting her through the ringer. That's what you do.
You customize her for you.
Exactly.
Because here's the thing. Women want the title of girlfriend because they just want to be somebody's girlfriend.
Exactly.
But you, a man who knows who the fuck he is, you need her to be a girlfriend for you.
Exactly.
Not just any old fucking girlfriend.
Exactly.
And that's what happens when these chicks get the title too early. They get comfortable and they come to your house and they on their fucking phone and they put their feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Like the caller that called in. She's getting used. She is basking in the perks in the title, inside the title of girlfriend.
Right.
So she's not earning it anymore because there's no value to it because she got it so fucking easy.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So y'all got to be careful, man. If that's the vetting process is you customizing the female to become a girlfriend or wife for you, not just any old girlfriend or wife.
Right. Exactly.
This ain't no fucking one size fits all situation. You need to learn who the fuck I am so you can become the woman I need you to be. If you're not trying to do that, hit the button, Locario.
Exactly. You got to go do this.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Respectfully, though. Right. So this next question, is there such thing as a woman who doesn't know how to suck dick good, or does she not like you enough to suck it well?
No, there are women that don't know how to suck dick.
Exactly. It's unfortunately. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, some girls just can't suck dick, but there is also times where the girl doesn't like you enough, which is why she's not sucking the dick good.
Right.
And so she's giving a half-ass job sucking the dick. You feel what I'm saying? But either way, it's whack. You feel what I'm saying?
But usually if she got game and she always sucked your dick bad, like she always like sucked at it. So
right.
If she always sucked at sucking dick, then more than likely she doesn't know how to.
Right.
Or there's a part of her that doesn't really like it, so she never took the time to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So that's the mixture, because you have women like that who they don't really like it, so they never took the time to learn how to do it well.
Right.
You understand? So, that's the mixture. But all in all, if you like a chick that knows how to give good dome, and you're dealing with a chick that doesn't give good dome, you really gotta have a conversation with yourself. Mm-hmm. Because me personally,
I remember a long time ago you said, I don't know if you remember, you said this shit was bad funny. You said you like getting head more than your own than you like your own mom. And he was like, how you was you said I love getting head more than I love my mom. And he was like, I really love my mom. I was like, I was like, yo. I was like, that shit's so funny. I remember you said that shit. That shit was always hilarious to me. I think you said on a live stream like years ago. That shit was funny.
Wow. Yeah, that do sound like something I would say. Cause Dome? Bruh. Yo, I got so much video. Of me getting head. Like, it's incredible. And look, I'll never start at OnlyFans or nothing crazy like that, but I'm just saying, I like it, bro. Like, it's heavy for me. So yeah, that sounds just about right. Like, I love I love getting head more than I love my moms, and I really love my moms. Like, real shit, bro. Like, what?
That's funny.
Come on, man.
It's funny. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. All right, let me see the other questions. It says, what's the best way to test the waters with a chick you work with without being accused of sexual misconduct? How to convey interest without sexually flirting? Well, what you should do is get the book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day.
Facts.
A whole chapter on there of how to, get with your coworkers. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys, get that shit cracking, get the book. And so you will get the game on how to do that. Because look, I always tell you guys, don't bother with the chicks at your job. But I knew dudes is not going to stop doing that. So I'm like, let me write something that might help these guys out that'll work a little bit better when it comes to doing that shit. So make sure you guys get that book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day. Get that shit cracking. So is there a way to know the difference between a choosing signal versus an invitation, like Miles just said, or do they go hand in hand? What is the thing? See, a choosing signal, right, is more so like the girl might be interested. An invitation is like, I want it. Do you understand? Like, it's like a sure thing to an extent. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of times, and this is why I tell guys to not go crazy over choosing signals, because a choosing signal isn't a guarantee. You understand? Like, a choosing signal isn't a guarantee of interest or sex. Now, an invitation, though, is, usually a guarantee. And I say usually because nothing isn't necessarily a guarantee until you're fucking the girl. You understand what I'm saying? So, I remember Star made that joke. He said, what's the definition of indefinitely? He was like, when your balls are hitting her ass, you're in definitely. I was like, yes.
And I would say too, like, just on a practical level, a choosing signal is just a signal where it might be like body language, maybe a eye contact of hair flicking or looking at you with some shit. But an invitation is like a direct verbal flirt.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like how the girl said, smell my neck, or, something like that, where it's a direct, like, hey.
Right. Like she's really trying to get at you.
Yeah. Like, oh, you looking all sexy. And you know what I'm saying? Like that is more of an invitation for you to approach and get it popping and reciprocate. You know what I'm saying?
So it says, do y'all believe a woman can actually be bad? Oh yeah, we just did we just do that? Was another question. He said, do you believe a woman can actually be bad at giving head, or she just doesn't like you? Okay, we already did that one, right?
Yeah, we already did that.
Okay. Says, what's the best argument against black pill philosophy?
Man, next question, man. Tell Black Pill to do an argument against us, because
right,
we ain't the ones with the issues.
Right. It says, what if you confidently approach women all the time and know what to say, plus get to the point quickly, but you're still get rejected most of the time? Well, that means that you got to work on your actual mouthpiece, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. A lot of times what happens is, or you're probably not even approaching as confidently as you think you are. But I would say, let's say you are approaching confidently, more of it has to do with your mouthpiece and how you interact in a situation. So what's good about, it's good if you're confident and you're making an approach and you're confident, but there still has to be conversation and dialogue exchange between you and a girl. And so what happens is that this is where behavior comes in when it comes to sexual attraction, because you can approach a girl, but let's say you approach a girl or you're approaching a lot of different girls and you're saying sort of the same thing every other guy says, right? What I try to teach guys, and I talk about this on the Bad Boy membership, is there's ways to shake up conversation so to catch a woman off guard, right? So what that means is this, is that you might be approaching women, right? And you might say, hey, girl, how you doing? I think you're cute. Give me your number, right? Now, there isn't necessarily anything wrong with that. You understand? But that's something that she hears all the time, which, and even if you're, let's say, a guy who she might think is good looking or attractive, whatever it is like that, you're not the only guy that's attractive that came at her like that. So it's like, it sort of blends in with everything else. So even though she might be interested, it's not really anything special. So it's like, yeah, it's just another day, another guy trying to holler, right? Now, let's say you're in a situation where you approach a girl and you say something that she probably most likely has never heard from any other guy, right? So let's say you're at like a bar or some shit and you approach a girl and you say to her something like, hey, listen, since you've been staring at me all night, I'll allow you to buy me a drink so we can have a conversation, right? So she might look at you like, what are you talking about? Like, she'll be all taken aback by that with that type of arrogance and whatever. But, and this is the thing, she didn't even need to be looking at you. You just go up there and say that. She might be like, what are you talking about? I wasn't looking at you. Be like, listen, come on. You wasn't looking at me. I know you was looking at me. Look at how sexy I am. If I were you, I'd be looking at me. Come on. You understand? Like, so now y'all in a conversation that she probably hasn't had with any other dude. You see what I'm saying? So just off the strength of that, what happens is that you are now instantly different than most of the other men that she's probably spoken to all week. You see what I'm saying? So now you're even just a little bit more interesting. So she's like, well, let me see what this motherfucker's about. You see what I'm saying? Because now you stand out. And see, what a lot of guys don't understand is standing out from the crowd makes you attractive. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes you attractive. This is why mouthpiece is so important, because your mouthpiece can separate you from all the other dudes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And other than that, he said you still get rejected most of the time. Look, everybody gets rejected most of the time.
Exactly right. Like what? That's what I'm saying. Like what? Like what are you on that you ain't getting rejected most of the time?
Yeah, like that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. Like you see how when you swipe in, you most of the chicks that you swipe on, that's not
right.
They don't match with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you'll swipe on 200 chicks and then you'll match with 25?
Right.
20? Like look, guys, stop trying to run away from the reality of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Right.
Most people are not going to feel you. Period. Because like I said to the other caller, do you understand how difficult it is to find someone that is compatible with you, just even socially?
Right.
You understand? And what are you guys trying to do? You guys are trying to have sex with these women. You guys are trying to spend time and exchange bodily fluids with these chicks.
Right.
What makes you think 100% of women are gonna be feeling you like that, bro? Right. It's not realistic. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop, bro. Like you guys act like a woman not feeling you is the end of the fucking world. Stay on your grind and do your numbers.
Right. Exactly.
Newsflash, motherfuckers. Newsflash. Most of them is not gonna be feeling you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I even tell you guys, a lot of chicks that you get with, and you're gonna get with chicks, you're gonna date them, and you're gonna fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna still have to charge them to the game, because a lot of them you're not gonna be feeling either.
Exactly.
Newsflash, motherfuckers. Newsflash. It actually takes a lot for you to find someone that you are compatible with.
Exactly.
Socially, sexually, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot, guys. That's why you got to stay on your numbers game. So yes, for those of you who use the rejected word, you will get rejected most of the time. It is a part of the game. Stop being a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being a bitch and worrying about it and taking it all personal. Just stay on your fucking grind and keep approaching however you source women. Just continue to do that, bro.
Right. That's real shit. So Wayne said, if not paying attention to what a chick is saying is the key, when a chick says that she is not interested in you but does not leave the location, should you still pursue her? No. when we say not paying attention to what a chick says, we're talking about you not worrying about what chicks say in relation to you living the life the way you want to live it, and in the way that you're playing the game. You understand what I'm saying?
And taking it personally.
Right. That's what we're talking about. We're not saying, well, fuck what you said, I'm gonna keep chick, no, we're not talking about that, bro.
Bro, that's Wade Wilson, that's harassment, bro.
Right, exactly.
That's harassment.
So somebody says, so the Bible is wrong. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing is wrong. You have to create her. Yes, you have to create her. You understand what I'm saying? And if what happens is that when you create her, right, all that is doing is it's just like, look, if you have a person at a company, right, they create the workers, meaning they train the workers to work at the company. That's how the company runs. The person doesn't go in there and know how to use all the equipment or the computers and know how to the protocol. They don't know none of that shit. You gotta train them. You see what I'm saying? It's the same shit with relationships. I don't understand how a man is supposed to be the leader, but at the same time, we're not supposed to create the situation that we're leading. You understand? Like that is, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy how dudes don't get that shit. So does the Babylon members have tips on hygiene, put on cologne, what kind of cologne to wear, things to make yourself healthier? And do you guys work out to improve stamina? Well, I have some stuff on there like that, but I don't have anything specifically about like what types of colognes are good and all that other stuff. Like I'll talk about having cologne on and all this other shit, but that's something you got to figure out on your own.
Go to my YouTube. I got a series on my YouTube channel that talks about I forgot the name of that shit. Was it looks, money, and status versus taking care of yourself or some shit like that?
I think so.
Yeah, I got a whole thing with that, with hygiene, you know, using a fucking tongue scraper and how to moisturize your skin and all that type of shit, and working out and all that type of shit. So go to the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel and look back in the archives. I got all that shit in there.
All right, so we got like 3 more questions left, and then we're gonna head up out of here. It says, you and Miles have said numerous times rejection is a good thing. If that is the case, does that mean acceptance, the opposite of rejection, is a bad thing?
What?
No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's all a good thing. What do you mean, bro?
Yo, Wade Wilson, man, he's trying to become another Sushi out here.
Like, what are you talking about? Listen, it's all a good thing. See, if a chick is fucking with you, right? The only reason you get women fucking with you is because you have the balance of women not fucking with you. But it's all good because in order for you to get women to fuck with you, you have to have the balance of women not fucking with you. So the whole thing is good. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that aspect of the duality of it is that a lot of guys, the reason why we're saying rejection is a good thing is because women are supposed to reject you. Listen, you wouldn't want every woman to not reject you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You think you would, but you wouldn't, because you wouldn't actually appreciate when a woman isn't rejecting you. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, see, what happens is that part of what makes you appreciate or like when, like, for example, part of what makes you like the woman that you're with, that you're dealing with, is because she chose to deal with you. Because at any moment she can choose not to deal with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're appreciating that she's choosing to deal with you, just like she's appreciating that you're choosing to deal with her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this says, how can you tell the difference between a woman hiding her interest from you, who's busting your balls, giving you resistance, versus her being disrespectful, who's not interested, just wasting your time? So you're trying to say, well, again, if she's busting your balls and giving you resistance, that means she has medium to low interest, which means her interest isn't high. So all that means is that, so basically what you're saying is, how do you tell the difference between a woman who has low interest in you and a woman who's just being disrespectful? That's basically what you're saying. So,
and why would I give a fuck about either?
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying? So
because she's hot though, bro. Like she's a baddie, bro.
Just keep that shit moving. You said, do bad boy members during this time get the special looks don't matter? No, if you were a bad boy member on the holiday sale or you got it on the holiday sale, yes. But if you just became a bad boy member, nah, that's not happening.
It's not happening, bro. Go buy the book, bro. Go buy the book, Emmanuel. Stop being the cheapskate, man. Support the movement, man.
Right. This question says, how far does the numbers game take you? Because after kicking bitches to the curb too much, does it advance you?
What?
I'm confused by these questions. I gotta call up. What? Okay, I'm trying to read this again. How far does the numbers game take you? Because after kicking bitches out to the curb too much, does it like you say like 3 different things that don't go together?
This nigga, this is just an ego question.
I don't know. That's weird.
Like, what do you mean advance you? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean when you talking about advances you.
Right. I don't know either.
Or how far does it take you?
I don't know. Crazy. But anyway, listen, guys, we got to head up out of here.
In game.
We got to head up out of here. I appreciate everybody that called in and tuned in and all that other good stuff. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com right now to join the Bad Boy membership. Also, make sure that you guys go and get the book, Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks. Go to MrLocario.com. Right now, go to the store page and get that shit cracking. Go to MrLocario.com. Make sure you guys go to Bad Boy membership so you can get the programs, 10 false beliefs that are fucking up your game and how to fix them. You can also get how to increase your sex appeal. You can also get how to tell a woman exactly what you want and get it. You can also get how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. You can also get the online advanced online game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person, and much, much more on the Bad Boy membership. We got lots and lots of programs on there. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. And Miles, you want to say anything before we wrap this up?
Yeah, man. Stay tuned for the Miles Cunningham, for the Masculinity Identity membership.
90 seconds.
Sir. Yes,
and then also stay tuned for Sunday at noon for the Real Game No Theory panel. You understand? All right, guys. So yeah, man, have a, enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Remember, COVID is over. COVID is done.
Right.
All right, so let me stop spreading misinformation about the virus. But Coachella said it's done. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's like it's on its way out of here. So the next time you see COVID, you say this:
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Respectfully.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.